What's going on, crypto community? Good morning, good afternoon, and good night, depending on what time you happen to be viewing this video on your timeline. My name is Quentin, kind of like Quentin Tarantino, but without the Tarantino. Today I'm going to be talking about GangstaBet NFTs and why they're so unique and why I love this platform so much. And I just want to give a shout out to the devs, to the community, great community on Discord. Encourage you guys to check it out and really get into this NFT metaverse. They're building a gangsta city. You get daily passive income just for holding one of these NFTs, and I'm gonna talk all about it. So, first things first, I stumbled upon this NFT platform by total mistake, right? I've been on the sidelines of NFTs all 2021. I never saw anything that really caught my eye. I didn't think any of them were that special. Um, but I happened to be staking some Icon ICX token in one of my wallets. And I had noticed, because I'm crazy, I check the prices constantly, that the prices were going up for an Icon token. So I was like, what's going on here? So I dug into it a little more and saw that Icon was releasing some NFTs. And I quickly attributed this price action to the development of this NFT platform that was going to be released in October of 21. So here we are. They went for 80 ICX at mint price. Today, the floor price is nearly 1,000 ICX. So we're talking about just insane growth that I did not see coming. I thought this was going to take at least 6 months to a year. We're going on 4.5 months in, and I just can't believe it. I mean, shout out to the GangstaBet developers and community. Great community on there in Discord. And I encourage you guys to check it out. I did not mean to find this project. It's so unique, and they were inspired by the hash masks, which is something that I had to dive into myself and learn about. There are around 14 or 15,000 unique hash masks, and they're partnered with Coinbase. I encourage you guys to check out hash masks. I encourage you guys to check out Icon. Icon is a very big blockchain in South Korea, and they are starting to implement their BTP blockchain transmission protocol, which will create a bridge for transactions through Ethereum and Near. And I think there's a couple that I'm missing in there just off the top of my head. But without further ado, let's jump right into it. I'm super excited.
This is the GangstaBet homepage. It is gangstabet.io. And you guys can see on the homepage here, you will earn GBET token distributed to its holders on a daily basis. GBET token is sitting right now around 16, 17 cents. So you're going to earn a couple dollars just by holding one of these guys. You're going to get daily, weekly, monthly, yearly passive income. Okay. And why I love these guys too is they're blinking and they're holding objects like guns and they're smoking. So they really give that visual like they're a living, breathing thing, even though they're an NFT, right? They're GIFs or GIFs if you don't know how to pronounce it correctly. But the popular ones here, they've been ranked up to level 500, and that comes at a pretty hefty cost since the GBET token has gone up. I want to say the math comes out to about 10,000 or 12,000 USD to rank up your NFT all the way. I'm sure you're wondering why would you want to do that? Well, the higher your rank, the more GG token that you will receive. And GG token is something that is going to be used in the Gangsta City, the metaverse of GangstaBet. And there's a lot under the hood and in development still today, so they haven't, released too much on it, but if you follow their Twitter page, they're providing updates all the time. And let's look more at the homepage here. You will see that there are properties and different traits that they all have, different types. And at the bottom here is the highest sold page. The highest sold gangsta is Lalisa Manable. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but she's an alien with a poker card background, playing card background rather, because there's actually a poker card one that looks different to this. There's some beer backgrounds. We've got weapons. Um, Off the gate, the women are half as plentiful as the male traits. So if you have any of the female NFTs, you're already looking at something that's pretty valuable. Um, there's some kind of rarity associated with this, right? So if you've got a ghost, I mean, there's only 16 ghosts. And there's only a couple hundred dinosaurs. There's only a couple hundred aliens. So, of course, by rarity and by default, and just mathematically, there's going to be some some uniqueness and value to these, but at the same time, right, I beauty is in the eyes of the beholder, and someone's going to think that something is more valuable to them than the other person. So it's hard to gauge that, right? So if I actually come over here to my bookmarks, I saved this, and shout out to I want to say his name is Akil. He developed the rarity of gangstas because OpenSea and all of these other platforms have rarity checkers, right? Well, GangstaBet didn't have one, so shout out to him for putting this together. So if I head over to my wallet, I don't want to, plug my wallet too much, but um, I do love my gangstas. I mean, look at them; they're gorgeous. I mean, Vanessa Williams is gonna cop hers one day, right? But let's say I wanted to check on the rarity of Vanessa Williams. Her ID is 1316. So I come over to this tool, and this tool can be found in our Discord as well, and the Discord can be found on their Twitter page. So if I punch in Vanessa's ID, you're going to see it will load her up and it will tell you her background, all of her traits, what the percentage is against all the other, gangstas. And she's pretty rare, I would say. It's pretty rare to have a pink necklace, but then again, having a female at all is a rare trait. So there's a lot going on here, and just when I first stumbled across this, I just couldn't believe that gangstas were a real thing. I mean, there's so much utility here, and the price action and the buying it has just gone up just monumentally in the last couple months, and it's very exciting to see the community grow and be here on a coin that's kind of been what the crypto market deems as dinosaur coins, right? Icon's a layer one chain that's big in South Korea, and since its ICO an all-time high of 12, it really hasn't done much, and it got sold to no man's land, and now it looks like it's in a state of accumulation. And in my, not financial advice opinion on this whole thing is that this is a very cheap token to have and accumulate, especially because no one knows much about it. And I mean, it's still um, a layer one chain that's got a lot of BTP and a lot of projects and other NFTs that live on this as well under the hood. So when you're buying this, just know that it's not just a coin, a meme coin or something that's out there that doesn't have a lot of use case. You've got gangstas, you got pink punks, you got super node racers on the way. And to speak a little bit more about the tokenomics of GBET, if you want to earn more of the GG token, instead of burning your GBET to upgrade your NFT, right, you can actually head over to Balanced. And Balanced is the DAO, the DAO, which are kind of like anonymous banks where you can supply liquidity and stake. And one of the things that you can do is supply liquidity. Actually, I'm not going to log in. I don't want to do that. But you can essentially take your GBET token with some ICX or balanced token, and you can see all the assets on the bottom of the stats page. You can supply liquidity with GBET token, and that's how you earn your GG token. So if you head over to your wallet, I'm providing liquidity of GBET, and I've got 84 accumulated. I got paid today. 12 times 7 is 84 for my 7 NFTs, and I am also supplying liquidity, so I'm earning this GG token, and in the details here you can see how you are earning the GG token, which arguably may be more valuable or not than GBET itself. So you can upgrade your NFTs, and one thing I forgot that I'm glad I remembered here at the end, you can also rename your NFT. And I've never seen anything like hands down anything like this where you can actually change the name and own ownership of your NFT with its own unique name, right? I mean, no two NFTs of GangstaBet are going to share the same name. So you've got that uniqueness. I've got Arnold Palmer here, one of the most charismatic and arguably the best golfers of our time. And I feel like this is appropriate for him because he's got that newsboy golfer looking hat. I mean, this is Arnold Palmer's corpse walking, right? He's a zombie. He's cool as shit. If I head over to change his name, you will see it cost me 360 GBET. So it's going to cost you a little bit or if you're patient enough, you can accumulate this to change the name. But I think that's just super cool and a really unique thing. I mean, as an NFT platform, this ticks off all the boxes for me. uniqueness, rarity, cool looking NFTs that look like they're alive, and the creativity of being able to name them with a token that's deflationary and gets burned every day from being upgraded or changing its name. So there you have it. I don't want to make this super lengthy for you guys. I tried to cover as much as I could in this small amount of time. I encourage you guys to check out their Twitter. It's at underscore GangstaBet. We're currently at 3,300 followers. It's got tokenomics with DeFi and liquidity on Balance Network, which is growing every day. And I think it's amazing. To the moon. This has been Q. I'm signing off.